The Executive Secretary and Chief Executive Officer, Nigerian Shippers Council (NSC), Mr. Emmanuel Jime, has decried a general infrastructure gap in the country's maritime domain. The Executive Secretary said this when presidents of Shippers Association in Jos, BENUE, Niger, and Kogi states visited him in Abuja. On River Port, he said it was not within the purview of the council to facilitate, but that of NIWA. Jime said the NSC would continue to work to ensure moderation in the cost of shipping businesses in the country to ensure growth and competitiveness.
There is generally an infrastructure gap in our maritime domain. We talk about intermodal means of transportation, whether it is through our riverways, waterways, whether it is railways, whether it is road network. The reality on ground is that we are not anywhere near the level that we should be in order to deliver on our infrastructure. That is the reality that we're having to deal with. Now, can the Shippers Council as an agency do much about infrastructure gap or deficit? I'm not sure. What we can do is advocacy, and that advocacy is in partnership. So when we see these are the challenges that our shippers are having, and it is brought to us, it is our responsibility to escalate it. So I can give you my word that wherever we have found that there is infrastructure deficit and gap, to the best of our ability, we will escalate that information and make sure that government is aware that there is gaps that need to be addressed. We are interfacing with the international community, and as far as shipping is concerned, pretty much it operates as if it's a racket, it's a mafia world where the foreign companies actually dictate whatever happens. And so we have a responsibility of making sure that Nigerian shippers are equipped to stand up against, what I used to term the exploitative tendencies of international shipping companies. That is a responsibility that I don't take lightly. We are now beginning to put in place measures that will enforce compliance and to make sure that everybody is playing by the rules. Therefore, I think that the North Central Office must up our game. They're doing quite some work, but we have to do even more. So sensitization and organization of seminars, conferences, that is the duty of the North Central Office as far as shippers in the North Central are concerned.
Earlier, the president, BENUE Shippers Association, Mr. Porter Yakubu, prayed the NSC boss to reinstate the council's BENUE area office and establish an inland container depot in Makurdi.
It is indeed sad to know that the closure of the BENUE area office of your council dealt a debilitating and frustrating blow to our concerted efforts in the export drive. To this end, we are here to passionately appeal that you use your good offices to do the needful for us. Similarly, Benue State government is working in tandem with us for the establishment of the Makurdi River Port. You're partnering with us for the realization of this lofty project will be highly appreciated, sir. We wish to emphasize the comparative advantage Benue State has over several other states in terms of connectivity through roads, rail, airport, and the second largest river in the country, whose name the state bears. Therefore, restoring, developing, and harnessing all the above-mentioned potentials will definitely add value to our concerted effort towards shipping of our commodities.
Mr. Nwanaoshiri, president of Jos Shippers Council Association, lamented that the association had a parcel of land which it had not been able to fence and get its title due to insufficient funds.
The TSA will sincerely appreciate if NSA will assist in any way possible towards finding solutions to solve some. One of the ways is to organize sanitization workshop, seminars and lunch, and access to finance from bank or other financial institutions, which we have set up committees to work on. The assistance of the NSC in this regard will be appreciated.